So hello, Darl and Pam Tharp. We're so happy that you agreed to this interview.
Yeah.
As Susan mentioned, she plans on sharing a resident story with our board of directors. And so we thought, who better than to interview our famous couple up here on Unit 3, the Tharps.
Oh, yeah.
So I know,
Yeah.
Darl, that Pam came to live here at the manor first.
Yeah.
How did you find the manor, and what made you decide that this would be a good place for Pam first, and then for you to come to later?
Well, it was convenient for one thing. From where we lived, I was able to come here every day if I want to. I could walk here.
Right.
But that's not. I did some research. So
Yep.
did my son,
Okay.
and this is the one we wanted.
Wonderful.
The research told me this is the one we'll take.
And it doesn't surprise me one bit that you did some research, because you are fantastic on the old computer and getting information that you need and supplies that you need, and you always take such good care to figure out how to get what you need, and that's wonderful.
Thank you.
So Darl and Pam, how many children do you have?
4.
4 children. And refresh my memory, what did you do for a living?
I was an electrician.
Okay, that's right. Okay. And Pam kept the home fires going, didn't she?
That's right.
Absolutely. So, what would you guys like to share with the board of directors of what is really good about the manor?
Oh.
And then the final question is, maybe what are some improvements that could be made, or something you really want them to know needs to be brought forward to the new home? So what's good now?
Oh.
What's good now?
Oh.
Everything. I don't think there's one particular thing, and I get along very well with all the staff and all the you people, everybody.
Okay. Okay.
I get along with everybody, and I like it here. I like the people. I wouldn't move
Oh, that's wonderful.
unless they take me out in a body bag.
Pam says, no, not anytime soon, eh, Pam?
Yeah.
Now, so Darl, what could be improved upon? Now, we know that, like you said, the staff are good and the care is really good here. But what would be something that's important maybe to think about when you're building a new home? What would be something you guys feel might be beneficial?
I think a big thing is the number of beds that you're putting in there per room. Like my understanding is that there's going to be a maximum of 2 beds in
Yes,
rooms, and then 1 bed in the other.
that's right.
And I think that's good. That's
Yep.
And I understand the rooms are bigger.
Yes, they are. Yep.
Up to this point, it's hearsay for me, but I could go and look at the schematics or whatever. I'm sure Sam would let me look at them
Yes.
just to see what the measurements are.
Darl, absolutely. We have beautiful plans that we can share with you, and even there's a gal that sits in on the board of directors meetings sometimes to bring input. She's from her name is Wendy, and she's from the architectural company, and she's very knowledgeable. I'm sure she'd even chat with you about the building and what it's going to be like, and some of those things that you would be interested in because you're knowledgeable in that type of thing, because it's been a real learning curve for us as we've been going through this process about what goes into building a big new home like that. So yeah, there's a lot of information that we'd be happy to share with you.
Yes. Well, I like to look at those things prior to going in, and that's not stopping me from going in just because I'm asking questions.
Of course,
and so on, because that's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
So I think you asked me about good things before about the manor. Well, as far as working and everything like that goes, it can't get any better as far as I'm concerned. Like, I'm quite happy here. You have your ups and downs. It's like a marriage. You have your ups and downs.
Yes, of course. You're right.
And and I know because you just got to learn to, or the men have to learn that you do what the ladies tell you. That's why we made it, or we haven't made it yet. 11th of December, 63 years.
Wow, that's incredible.
And that's all her fault.
Aw. And is there any one final thought you'd like to say before we wrap up the interview?
Yes, I'd like to tell anybody out there that's considering a home for their loved one or for themselves or whatever it is, they should strongly consider this one, but there's no guaranteeing they'll get it in once they once this new one is open, because I think you're going to have lines of people trying to get in here, because a lot of people, when they're looking for homes for their loved ones, and our kids, some of our kids are like that. They're looking for they look at the home and I want that one. There's one over there. It looks like they're in Hawaii or something like that.
Yeah.
But that's not the thing to look for.
You're
The thing
right.
to look for is how is it run? The people that are running it, and are you happy with them? And but that's more important than worrying about what it looks like. It's the service you get,
Yes.
and the people that you're gonna live with you until you kick the bucket.
So that is certainly something that we all need to keep close to our hearts, is making sure that we take that good care and we transfer that over into the new beautiful building. It can be a beautiful building, but if it doesn't have that good care, it's not.
My opinion as far as going over there is you can't get much better than you are right here. So what can you do over there? I don't know, because you're already doing it all.
Well, thank you so much.
I can't tell you anything new,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Well, we'll make sure that the Amazon truck knows the new address, okay?
absolutely, yes,
Yes.
that's very important.
So Darl and Pam, on behalf of Susan and I, we'd like to say thank you for participating in this interview.
Oh, you're very
yes,
welcome.
thank
Very
you.
welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was great.